Hello everyone, and welcome to my CBS GH spoiler channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Port Charles is no stranger to jaw-dropping twists, heartbreaking betrayals, and careers crumbling in spectacular fashion. But what's happening to Harris and Chase right now might be the most devastating unraveling the beloved detective has ever faced. Fans who have watched Chase grow from an idealistic, principled cop into a man blinded by obsession are witnessing something truly gut-wrenching unfold in real time. And the worst part? He doesn't even see it coming. It all started with Willow. It always comes back to Willow. When Willow Kane shot Drew Kane and set the wheels of her twisted frame up in motion, she never could have anticipated that her ex-boyfriend, the man who once risked everything to save her from the dangerous cult leader Shiloh, would become her most devoted, most reckless protector. Chase has convinced himself that Willow is innocent, and that conviction has driven him so far off the edge that he's now standing at the precipice of losing absolutely everything he's ever worked for. Here's the brutal truth that General Hospital fans can already see. Chase fabricated evidence. He tampered with Michael Corinthos' keychain, helping plant a key to Drew's house on an innocent man. He didn't do it with malice, at least not the kind he recognizes, but he did it out of a dangerous, misguided loyalty to a woman who was manipulating every single person around her. While Chase thought he was pursuing justice, he was actually doing Willow's dirty work without even knowing it. And now the walls are closing in fast. Young wily Corinthos, sharp as a tack and deeply loyal to his father Michael, spotted Chase messing around with Michael's keys. That seemingly small observation has now exploded into something enormous. Wiley reported what he saw to Rick Lansing, and suddenly Chase finds himself at the center of a firestorm. The accusations are flying. Did Chase frame Michael? Was this a personal vendetta dressed up as police work? From the outside looking in, it absolutely appears that way, and Chase has almost no way to defend himself without revealing the full, complicated truth, a truth that would expose Willow and possibly unravel everything. The PCPD is not going to look kindly on this. Chase was already demoted to patrolman after overstepping boundaries in his obsessive pursuit of Michael. That demotion was a warning shot, a clear signal from his superiors that he was letting personal feelings cloud his professional judgment. He ignored it. He kept pushing, and now he's about to face consequences that make a simple demotion look like a slap on the wrist. Termination is no longer just a possibility. It might be inevitable. But losing his badge, that's just the beginning of the catastrophe headed Chase's way. Brooke Lynn has been patient. She has stood by Chase through poisonings, paralysis, betrayals, and heartbreak. Their love story, the fan-favorite pairing known as Chabon, has survived more turbulence than most couples could ever endure. Brooke Lynn forgave Chase when he pulled away. Chase forgave Brooke Lynn when she hid the truth about the baby exchange. They fought their way back to each other, got married, and were on the verge of building the family they'd always dreamed of. They were ready to adopt a child together. A real, beautiful, hopeful future was finally within reach. Willow just torched it. Because here's what Brooke Lynn is realizing, slowly and painfully. Chase has made Willow his priority, not his marriage, not their future family, not the Quartermain name or the life they were building together. Willow, his ex-wife, the woman who shattered his heart, moved on with Michael, and is now, whether Chase knows it or not, using him as a pawn in her dangerous game. When Brooke Lynn finds out the full extent of what Chase has done, the adoption conversation won't just be paused, it will be over, and the marriage itself could follow shortly after. Could Brooke Lynn actually walk away? It would take something enormous to make her pull the trigger on divorce, but a husband who tampered with evidence, got himself fired, and continues to defend the woman who orchestrated all of it, that just might be the breaking point. Especially if Chase doubles down, which, knowing Chase, he absolutely might, and keeps defending Willow even after the truth comes out about her guilt. That's the real tragedy unfolding here. Chase isn't a villain. He's a good man who loves too hard and trusts too completely. His loyalty has always been his greatest strength, but right now it's become a weapon pointed directly at his own life. He's sacrificing his career, his marriage, and his dream of fatherhood on the altar of a woman who shot Drew Payne, framed her own ex-husband, and is now scheming to steal a congressional seat. Willow will eventually fall. Her lies are stacking up too high, her schemes too tangled to survive much longer. But when she goes down, she's going to take Chase with her. And unlike Willow, Chase won't have positioned himself with powerful allies or political cover to cushion the blow. No badge, no Brooklyn, no baby. The man who came to Port Charles as an officer and a gentleman is about to discover just how high the price of blind loyalty truly is. And for Chase, that price might be everything.